Hello my fellow YouTubers, Guild Wars 2 here, and this is like going to be a sort of bad lag, sorry, a review about what I feel about the game and how it stands out to the rest. I can say you really do need a computer that has a strong processor to play this game, because it is a very high processor demanding game for what it is, because the graphics are stunning, the graphics are amazing at high quality. I have to dull the quality down because my computer is just it doesn't play very well at everything high. But what's my feelings on this game? I can say one, the open world thing, it does suit the game very well, but it's still sort of instance wise. I mean, you still got the portals, you're just not going just one way like straight ahead. You get like maybe a section of the map which you can just wander around and do what you want to do, but in some ways it still does feel a bit instance wise like Guild Wars 1, along with the combat of Guild Wars 2 is a bit like Guild Wars 1. In some ways it does feel different with the self-healing and the gameplay, like you can swim underwater and you can jump, you can roll, but in ways when you attack like an enemy, it does still feel sort of like the Guild Wars 1 combat, and I think they might have not tried to get rid of that, or they may have tried to maybe tighten it up a little bit to make it a bit more interesting, I don't know. Also, another thing that's quite easy on this game is the leveling. It may seem a lot of XP you needed to get, but once you start hitting the dynamic events and just doing quests and roaming around, you suddenly realise how actually fast you level up on this game. If you do world v world, which I find very fun and is absolutely really good, I find it very interesting, it never gets boring. But the leveling on this is very quick, and I wish they would make it so it wasn't so quick and you don't get so much experience from dynamic events. I also find the dynamic events they're very fun in their own sort of way. I mean, they do get pretty boring after a while, because it's repetitive. It's the same dynamic event over and over, and you can sort of like abuse that system of every time you do a dynamic event you get the same amount of XP, the same amount of money, the same amount of karma, you get all of that, so you can just keep doing them and you level up really quick. That's one thing that sort of ruins the game in ways. I don't really want, because I don't want to get like hated and stuff like that. I do enjoy this game a lot, and the world v world, I mean, I see I see no actual point of hitting 80. I see no point, because if you do world v world, even when you're level 1 you are boosted up to level 80 instantly, but you still have the same gear, but you get the level 80 health and stuff like that, and there's no like sort of reason, I have no reason personally to reach level 80. Do I want to hit level 80? Of course I want to hit level 80, and I probably will. But here's some like combat that still feel, I still got the sense of when doing this a bit of Guild Wars 1 still.
Shake it off.
still in it, but maybe they just never wanted to get rid of it or change it. But this whole sort of world v world straight to level 80, it sort of just makes it a bit pointless to reach level 80. I would like there to be some sort of like reason to hit 80. Maybe it could be for the dungeons or the instances or stuff like that, or just the gear. I mean, it could be for that reason. But any cause for that to hitting 80, I see no really point. Anyway, moving on to graphics. Graphics, everything at Ultra, it's really nice, it looks really good. But like I said, to play everything Ultra, you need a very good CPU to handle this. I mean, I have to dumb down everything just for my computer to hold it. But it still looks good. I mean, it's a good game, and I find it very interesting, and I don't really get bored of it that much. I only really get bored of it if I'm doing the same thing over and over again, like the dynamic events. They do get a bit repetitive. But also, what I like about the world v world is that you're playing with your own server. You're not playing with random people. It's your server against other servers, and you get set across 4 decent sized battlegrounds, which are very well designed in ways to always make the combat always like breathtaking, and you always have to be on focus all the time, or you die and you have to wait for someone to come and heal you. Another thing about this self-healing is I do find it helpful. I find it very helpful in the game, but I would also like just to have like at least one class which is just based on healing, because it gives you more range of catalogue that you can go through the game. Because once I complete this warrior up to level 80, I'm going to move on to something different in the game. But I am still going to continue making videos on this, and I'll do world v world. I'll start making videos of me leveling my Norn warrior all the way up to 80. Just please leave a comment about the game, and I'll ask questions, and just like and subscribe for more videos on other games, and certainly this game that will be coming up. Thank you for your patience, and thank you for watching. Peace out.